What's good, everybody? This is Rob, back with another video. I have some cases here that I ordered from Amazon. They're Chinese cases, budget style cases for the OnePlus 5. Let's check the fit. Now, I did pick up these cases through Amazon, but they are Chinese import. I got them from two different companies, these three cases. I got two cases from Onus and another from a company called Mangix. The Onus cases is an ultra thin protector series. I got the cases in black and red. They retail for $5.99. They're really nice feeling cases, ultra light, ultra thin, ultra soft, anti-fingerprint, and they have what they call a perfect fit to the case. You can get this in, like I said, black, blue, gray, red, and gold. The gold is really sharp. I'm kind of feeling like I should have picked up the gold, but it is real nice. These are two real nice cases for the OnePlus 5. Now, what I decided to do is I decided to add a different feel to this. I got this caliper right here that I'm going to use to measure the phone before I put the case on, and then I'm going to measure it after the case to see how much actual bulk is actually really added to the phone. So let me start right here and let's get the measurements of the width of the phone right now. And let me see here, 74 millimeters. If you want to round that up to 75 millimeters. Now let's see it in inches. 2.9 inches across without the case on it. So let's try it with the case on it and see what we get here. Now, first off, it has a real nice presentation and everything. The paper, presentation. It's a nice case. I like the black one right here. Real nice feel to it. And overall, it doesn't really offer much protection. It's just pretty much, let me get this out the way. It's pretty much just a minimal feel. It has a nice texture feel to it, but it doesn't offer any protection at all. It has this very light painted feel, and it smells somewhat a little odd, but what can you expect from a Chinese import? But like I said, this is just pretty much a case for looks. I don't think this case will give you too much protection other than maybe scratches and keys. There's nothing in the corners that protect it. Let me see here. I got a skin on it, so hopefully we'll see how I feel. But overall, it's a nice feel. I like this case. It feels good in the hand. All right, so right now I'm trying to get the case around the bottom because the fit is a little tight, but the skin is somewhat interfering with the fit of the case. Overall, though, it does feel nice in the hands, nice smooth feelings. The port openings are all there, ample space. You should be able to get your headphone jack and Type-C plug inside of the openings without any problems at all. And the speakers are nice and clear, so there's not one of the holes being blocked by the case itself. Overall, the lip protection on this is very minimal. It's not much there. You can see a little piece of my skin coming out from the case, but for the most part, this case does not offer pretty much any type of lip protection for the front of the screen. The camera itself, it does have some slight recess to it, but it's not really a lot, so I wouldn't depend on that. And the do not disturb button is recessed button. It's recessed a little within the case, but you can still get at it. The volume rocker is very tactile. It's kind of stiff, but that could come from the extra bulk of the skin, making it a little tight, but it does respond adequately and it doesn't really give you too much problems. All right, now let's measure this case for the actual bulkiness, and let's see how much actual bulk this minimalist case actually adds to the case. Let me see here. It comes up to about three inches in a width with the case added, so that's not bad at all. 3 inches to this case, it pretty much is as advertised. A minimalist, almost feels like you're not having a case type of phone. I mean case. Overall, though, the red one too. I'm gonna show you what this case feels really nice. Let me show you what the red one looks like right quick. And see, we'll slide it on. There's not much difference. So They're pretty much the same case, it's just different colors. But I'm going to go ahead and try it on so you can see what it looks like on the actual phone. I like this red because this red pops a little bit better. And if you're looking to add a little flair to a phone that's somewhat boring in style, you may want to try one of the other colors like the red or the blue or that gold, and see how that look against the phone. But overall, that red looks really nice with this phone. And like I said, it adds a little bit of flair to it. Pretty much the same protection, not much difference. It's basically the same case, but with a different color. But it does feel nice. It doesn't attract fingerprints at all. So I like this case also. This is a good stylish case to have for your OnePlus 5 and add a little flair. Now, the next up, I'm going to bring out that Manget. Now, this Manget one kind of reminds me of the Spigen case, the one that they use for the iPhone, because they had the cutout where you can see the actual OnePlus logo through the phone. This is a super lightweight, ultra slim, thin carbon fiber, scratch resistant, shock absorption, soft TPU case for the OnePlus 5. You can get this in black, gray, red, and blue. And it has the carbon fiber look and the brushed metal in the middle of it, so that's pretty nice. It has a great look and it matches the shape of the phone real nice. This case is really nice. It's supposed to have that shock absorbent dispersion padding in the middle of it. Whether you believe that actually works, it's there. It's part of the phone. It does have some nice little padding in the corners of it, and it does probably give you a little bit of a minimal protection for when it falls on those corners. So overall, let's see how I look with this on here. Now, like I said, you can see the logo. Let me see if I can get up close to it. Now, it does have that brushed metal and the fake carbon fiber look up top. The camera is very recessed, and you can see the logo area has a nice little recess area. All the port openings are there and a little bit bigger than the last case, and it has some depth to it. And as you can see, the lip protection, and the do not disturb button is a little recessed, but you're still able to get to it with your fingernail without any kind of problem. You can move it. The case doesn't stop it or hinder it in any kind of way, so that's not really a problem overall. Okay, now let's check out the volume rockers and see how that responds. This actually is a lot better than the last case with the skin. Very spongy, very nicely. Feel like it's broken in already. So that's pretty cool. I like that. All right, now let's get the caliper out and let's check the bulk. How much bulk does this case actually add? How much to this phone? And let's get the measurements. Give me a second here, and I'll be able to have your number for you. I got 3 inches of width added to that. So this case is could be considered somewhat minimal. 3 inches, that's not bad. It doesn't feel like an OtterBox for sure, but it does feel more substantial. So that 3 inches is not bad. Let's check out in millimeters and see what it looks like. 78 millimeters. Let me see if I can get this to focus right. 78 millimeters in width for those who like to measure in a metric format. I really like this Manget case. It's really nice, a nice feel in the hand. It's a real nice case, a nice cheap alternative to those Spigen cases. I like this brushed metal feel it has, that look. It feels really nice. It's a nice case overall. And the other 2 cases also, those are really nice for nice little cheap discounted cases if you're looking to save some money. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave all the prices and information down in the description. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section. And I really like to thank you guys for tuning in for this video on these discounted cases. I hope you enjoyed it. And like I said, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. I'm out. Deuces.